On the night of September 19th to 20th, several key cities including Pavlograd, Dnipropetrovsk, Kryvyi Rih, Mykolaiv, Sumy, and Kherson were suddenly turned into battlegrounds as a wave of massive attacks unfolded. Over 45 strikes were recorded. What exactly was Russia targeting in this barrage? Let's take a closer look at the recent footage of these attacks. On a pitch-black night, the skies over Dnipro were torn by the roar of missiles streaking through the air. Wave after wave of drones and high-precision missiles struck strategic targets across Ukraine, a calculated yet undeniable show of force. This large-scale assault, carried out with long-range air and ground-based weaponry, along with relentless combat drones, was clearly aimed at the heart of Ukraine's military-industrial complex. This was no longer just retaliatory, it was a systematic effort to cripple the enemy's war-making capacity at its core. In Pavlograd, powerful explosions rocked the Pavlograd Chemical Plant and an ammunition storage facility, two vital sites that have long been the backbone of Ukraine's explosive and munitions production. Smoke billowed high into the night, a silent witness to the precision of the Russian strikes. Not far from Sumy, another critical infrastructure facility was hit, further tightening the noose around Ukraine's logistical capabilities. Even in the capital, Kyiv, long hailed as a bastion of defense, key infrastructure, management centers, and production facilities suffered heavy blows. Each explosion not only destroyed physical structures, but also shook the morale and operational capacity of Ukraine. In the heart of Ukraine's military industry, Dnipro, the main targets were industrial facilities and defense factories that have long been symbols of national pride. Yuzhmash, the giant rocket and rocket engine manufacturer, was heavily struck. Polimermash, a producer of specialized equipment for the manufacturing and energy sectors, was not spared either. And in Mykolaiv, Zorya-Mashproekt, a gas turbine engine manufacturer, was hit with precision. Russian forces also specifically targeted production sites for reconnaissance and multi-role attack drones, robotic combat systems, interceptor UAVs, and loitering munitions. This demonstrates Russia's superior intelligence and deep understanding of Ukraine's defense architecture, a calculated move to halt the development of its military technology. However, there is one particularly interesting aspect of this wave of attacks, an indication that Russia is not only aiming to destroy, but also to cripple Ukraine's future military ambitions. Russian forces launched a large-scale strike against Ukrainian defense industry facilities involved in the development of the Sapsan missile system. Ukraine has claimed that the Sapsan is capable of rivaling and even neutralizing the United States ATACMS system. During testing, the Sapsan ballistic missile reportedly reached speeds of Mach 5.2, an impressive figure that significantly exceeds the American ATACMS missile, which tops out at Mach 3. This is a notable achievement, highlighting the potential of Ukrainian missile technology. However, it is important to remember that this speed is still below that of Russia's Iskander-M, which reaches Mach 6, a comparison often overlooked in Western narratives. This comparison underscores that, despite Ukraine's determined efforts, it still lags behind in the missile technology race with Russia. The precision strike on the Sapsan facility shows that Russia is fully aware of this potential threat and acted swiftly to neutralize it before it could become a reality on the battlefield. To understand the context of the Sapsan, we need to take a closer look at the two missiles that are often mentioned in these comparisons, the American ATACMS and the Russian Iskander-M. The ATACMS missile, supplied to Ukraine, is a long-range tactical ballistic missile designed to strike high-value targets. Its range varies depending on the variant, and it is capable of carrying either cluster warheads or penetrator units. The ATACMS is indeed a powerful weapon, giving Ukraine the ability to strike important Russian targets. However, its claimed speed of Mach 3 highlights its limitations when facing increasingly sophisticated modern Russian air defense systems. While fast, its speed still allows capable defense systems time to react. In contrast, Russia's Iskander-M is a far more advanced tactical ballistic missile system. With the ability to reach speeds of up to Mach 6, it is nearly unstoppable by conventional air defense systems. The Iskander-M is known for its unpredictable maneuvers, capable of altering its flight path mid-air to evade interception. Additionally, it can carry a wide range of warheads, including thermobaric and bunker buster types, making it a highly versatile and deadly threat. The Iskander-M's superior speed and maneuverability place it in a different class compared to the ATACMS, and it significantly surpasses the capabilities claimed for the Sapsan. It is a weapon that continues to provide Russia with a strategic edge on the battlefield. Back to the beginning of the story. With Russian missiles dancing across the night sky, it's clear just how busy Ukraine's air defense systems have become. From aging Soviet-era systems to newly arrived Western technology, everything has been deployed in a desperate effort to stop the waves of Russian attacks. Ukraine's air defense network, reinforced with supplies from Western allies, is working hard to create a shield over its cities. Some of the air defense systems Ukraine currently uses include the S-300, a long-range missile system from the Soviet era that still forms the backbone of their high-altitude defense. There is also the Buk M1, a fairly mobile medium-range missile system. From the West, Ukraine has received NASAMS from Norway and the United States, an effective medium-range air defense system. There's also IRIS-T-SLM from Germany, known for its ability to intercept cruise missiles and aircraft. Not to be forgotten is the Patriot system from the United States, one of the most advanced air defense systems in the world, which has also been deployed to protect key assets. However, despite the variety of systems in place, their effectiveness in countering Russia's large-scale, coordinated, and multi-layered attacks remains in question. Waves of missiles and drones coming from various directions and flying at different altitudes put immense pressure on air defense operators. While high interception rates are often publicly claimed, the reality on the ground shows that many Russian missiles still manage to break through and hit their targets. Every destroyed military-industrial facility, every paralyzed factory, stands as clear evidence that despite Ukraine's efforts to build a defensive fortress, Russia still finds ways to penetrate it, showing that control of the skies remains in their hands. So, that's all for today's episode, and thanks for watching.